Okay, we're back. Still doing this Sand Dwarf of Jivia. I discovered something. This species is actually small. Didn't know that. Apparently we got horns at some point as well. Didn't know that either. So we're going to go back and we're going to... Before I continue, never mind. I was going to say we're going to get a hat, but surprise, my slimes ate the hat that I started with. Whoops. So, anyway, because we're small, that means my shield here is going to need 21 skill to remove the penalty. That's fine. I've gone ahead and changed the skill target to 21, so let's just kind of tab our way through Shoals. We shouldn't have too much of an issue in here, I don't think. Maybe with all these harpies. I think I may need to use some enslave here. Whoa! Alright. Let's go to a hallway. How about that? And let's slimify something. Well, it's not giving me the good slimes. 88%, and I've been failing every single time. Wait, I'm using disintegrate. I was actually using the wrong hotkey. Whoops. There we go. Disintegrate's pretty good, but it's not really what I was trying to do. Guess I'm just blind. I and J just look a lot alike, you know. Let's make a slime real fast and have him eat some of this stuff. Don't want to go to sleep next to this guy. Looks like we're going to have to risk it, though. There we go, that's not bad. 54 large rocks. Again, we're looking for javelins, since I very well might go throwing. Also, I think they, one of the reasons there's so much ammo is I want to say that there is auto-mulch now. Meaning that every single time you shoot a, well, any kind of ranged weapon, it disappears, which is actually really good, I think, because that makes throwing and arrows and whatnot a lot better for turn count speedrunning, and I think that little quality of life changes for turn count speedrunners is ultimately a good thing, because, you know, it's, any kind of little competitive types of playing the game like that are really cool in my mind, because it gives people something fun to do, you know? Crap, I just took a hatch accidentally. That's not so good. Let's slimify. There we go. He should probably wreck some things for me. Why don't we take this hatch up? How about that? Hopefully that slime doesn't eat that ring. I'd like to see what it is. Oh, there it is. No! I just watched that happen in slow-mo, basically, and that jelly walk up and eat my ring. Yeah, these Jivy games, they're fun. You can do some fun things with it, but there's no real question that you're gonna have to deal with a lot of items going away. It's Wind Drake. This Wind Drake's really causing me to have a hard time here. Using Wands of Flame to get that steam. Well, we're out of flame now. Let's Ice Blast this guy to death. We got the barbs. Little spot of lag here. But yeah, since sand dwarves are small, assuming there's no bug, that means that that means that I couldn't have actually gotten plutonium sword or anything like that because I'm too small to actually hold them. It's a two-handed weapon, and that means that the 4 aptitude for masons and flails is not even close to as broken as I thought it would be. Because, well, let's be a little more careful. Because you can't really make terribly good use of it. Wow, 83%. It's not really wanting to work for me. Come on, paralyze. Try to paralyze this turtle. I'm moving slow because I'm a sand dwarf. There we go. You can do 50 damage, so I'm trying not to screw around too much next to these guys, you know. We're not exactly like a deep dwarf, indestructible kind of guy. Like I'm used to playing, you know. Oh, let's grab this net. Don't you eat that. Stop him. Alright. Okay, we got El Sui here, and oh boy, Mr. Nymph has taken down the... Wow, hold on, is this the bottom of Shoals? Because it says Shoals 3, 4 is usually the bottom, but I don't think these houses exist except on the bottom floor, so they may have shortened things here. Let's slimify. Oh, good God, I need to teleport. Oh, it's not working. Well, okay, well, let's just drink a heal wounds. Teleport finally kicked in. Take a step, I'm no longer slimified. Why don't we drink this potion? Good, it's ambrosia, I like that. We will slimify here. Got jelly, that's good, and just kill this avatar. Should be able to rest in here, even though that thing's eating the door. Slimy hunting slang, huh? Nothing I really care about. Let's just rest a bit. I guess I have to fight this. Thankfully, we're pretty good at fighting stuff. Let's figure out what this ring is. Poison resistance, alright. That's good. That lightning rod's going to be very nice. Grab it. Let's grab these tomahawks. I still don't know if I'm actually going to go throwing, but... Wow, are you kidding me? I need 2 hands to throw a javelin? Well, that kind of messes up my, that messes up my plans just a little bit. I didn't know that. Haven't played too many small races on a regular basis. It's, I mean, throwing might still be useful to go for, especially with 89 tomahawks of dispersal. That's just nice. For the purposes of, you know, dispersing things, not dying. Curious about something. Yeah, even large rocks are always destroyed on impact. It says so in the description. So that's cool. Yeah, this is almost definitely the final floor. So they've reduced lair branches by one floor, and I gotta tell you that making the game faster is good. It's a very good thing, because if there's anything that could be improved about crawl, if I had to choose one thing, it would be to make it less tedious, make it a shorter game. You know, people who don't win all that often probably don't notice this as much, I guess. I can't wear staves with a shield because I'm small. It sucks. Anyway, yeah, people who don't play crawl that much probably do not notice this, but the game's really long. You know, if you die before you reach too many runes, obviously you're not going to really... It's not going to be something that occurs to you, but yeah, the game is way too long, so... Especially in Extended, which I think they have plans on shortening as well in this. I'm just going to Slimify her. She's always obnoxious to fight. I'm just going to hit her once. There we go. Now we got Ilsui the Azure Jelly. She's always funny when you see a named thing as a jelly. Oh boy, that's Nicola, and I do not have Aralek, and I do not have Resistance. There's a potion of it for sale. Is he gonna see me? God, I wish I had Silent Scroll. Well, he spotted me. Should I just risk fighting him? I'm thinking no. Yeah, let's get the potion. Ah! The lag's kind of screwing me up a little bit. I went and hit Control F to search for Potion of Resistance, but it didn't quite trigger before I started typing. Oh, I don't have the gold for this. Okay. Do I want to just risk it? I think I do. 141 hit points, I mean... Probably be okay. All I gotta do is hit him one time. Pop on. Well... Yeah, I'll pop on Amulet of Rage. I can Berserk and get more hit points. With 211, I'm rather unlikely to die to Chain Lightning or even a series of Lightning Bolts. So what I'll do is when I see him, I'll Berserk after I use Slimify. And I'll just walk up and take him down. Hopefully he won't blink. Now they are eating stuff. There he is, okay. Take a step, start shouting. You hear a shout, you hear a slurping noise, very good. Keep shouting, keep shouting. Okay, good, he's following me. We're going to use Slimify. We're going to use Berserk. Boom! I don't suppose they've just nerfed him. Nope. Yeah, so in theory he could do quite a lot of damage to me. Wow, he just hit me and did damage. Oh, that's hilarious! That's hilarious! Dude, look at this. I didn't even swing on him. I had Slimify up, and he missed me, and I did a riposte, and Slimify triggered, and now he's an Azure Jelly, so he actually, he hit me. That's funny. That's why he did so much damage. That's okay, though. He shouldn't be trying to kill me. I'm a little concerned. I don't have RC, so... If that Azure Jelly were to attack me again, obviously there's a lot of damage possible there without RC. That's where them being neutral comes into play rather than allied. And there is some sort of odd interactions there, as you can tell. Like I riposted him, he turned into a jelly, but he still finished his attacks. So he hit me in jelly form. So that's where all that huge amount of damage came from. So even though he's supposed to be my buddy, or at least neutral to me, the sort of order of operations there could have been a problem in theory, but thankfully wasn't. I don't think that ever really happens, though, unless you get that weird riposte mechanic. Riposte didn't even exist, you know, before, well, it's lightning scales. Wow, what a nice artifact that we can't use. Am I not wearing armor? Wow, I am not wearing armor for some reason. When did that happen? I took that off at some point. I don't know why. Whoops. Well, I guess I've had really good EV for a little while. Let's see if we can go toe-to-toe with this. Yes, we can. Alright. Okay, let's get this net. Okay, that's the floor. That's the rune. Very good. And we've, I guess my slimes have eaten everything, so that's fine. It's an interesting one. Golden eyes that may confuse attackers when I get attacked. I also get accuracy +3. These GV mutations are fun because you don't see them, obviously, in any game that you're not worshipping Jivius, so most people, I would say, even people who are great at the game, probably aren't too familiar with them, you know, strictly because it's just not something you see very often. Alright, let's do spiders. Let's open up with paralyzing this thing. Just gonna tab a lot. That's a double sword. That is two-handed for me. So we're not doing that. I'm very, very happy with my katana shield combo here. We'll be using that most likely until the end of the game. I actually would like to get Shatter, believe it or not. That +2 Earth Magic apt is nice, and the fact that I can do it with heavy armor on, it's pretty sweet. We're going to get shields to 21 first, though. Let's use Slimify. We've got a Ghost Moth here, turned into a green slime, so very good. Should be able to tab on this stuff, no problem. Yes, even the Spark Wasp with no Arlec, it's fine. Gotta keep an eye on my equipment. You know, in case I get those horns, the horns mutation again, which seems to have gone away. That's why I'm wearing my helmet again. Let's see what this ring is. We should put the acrobat back on. Very good for walking away from things, that acrobat. Particularly nice for somebody in heavy armor. And I mean, I can get those ripostes. But I don't think that walking around something like you're worshipping Wu Jin is a really good idea, to be honest. Let's finish this guy off with the wand. There we go. A trident. Do I really care? I guess well, it's two-handed for me, so no, I don't even care at all. Even if it was something semi-useful like Nutella. And we're already at the bottom of Spider. It feels good. It feels smooth. 4 floors is... I didn't realize this before, but maybe it is a little much. Feels very nice to be at the bottom already. Now, I don't know what the experience situation is like, if they've maybe increased that a bit or not. Couldn't really tell you, but it feels okay on this character, and this is not exactly a powerhouse character I'm working with here. It's not weak, but it's just like a basic dude with a sword and a shield worshipping Jivia, not doing much else just yet. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't. The game doesn't feel too hard, or too easy either. Just feels like a regular game of Crawl with some, you know, with some cool stuff. I'm gonna slimify this. I really like to slimify ghost moths and anything else that's just obnoxious to fight. Just slimify it, you know? Problem solved. There are limitations. You can't slimify certain things. It's got to be living or undead. You cannot slimify a demon, and you cannot apparently slimify a ghost. But if you slimify an undead thing, like a skeleton or whatever, then it becomes death ooze, which are technically undead. I'm just gonna ice blast this thing. Getting a little bit of lag. Not much, but a little bit. It's on account of playing this German server. I am real tempted to start my own server. Apparently, there's not much in the way of resources that are required. Supposedly, I don't know if I buy this, but supposedly you could get by on like a DigitalOcean droplet or something. I want to slimify, but I don't have enough mana. Which sucks. I'll tell you what, I'm going to use Lightning Rod. Wow, there must be more than one. Maybe not, it was just the one, okay. Yeah, Jivia certainly helps if you want to be a melee guy. I would not really recommend using Jivia if you're planning on casting. It's not really the move. You could do it, but you get a lot more benefit if you're just killing stuff in melee. Do I have Identify? I have quite a few. Potion of Mutation. Sweet. Alright, let's, what do we want to do? Got 2 runes. We could do vaults if I felt like it, but my MR is not great. In fact, all my MR from mutations has gone away. So, I mean, there's the MR that I'm wearing, and there's my natural MR, so it's not terrible, I guess. Ogre Mages can technically still paralyze me, so Vaults is kind of a crapshoot. Not too bad, but I like to be immune. I like to be immune to Ancient Liches and Liches as well, so... What about... Deep Elf Demonologist. Banishment 3%. I could survive a trip to the Abyss. Let's do Elven Halls. So, we've done Shoals, Spider, and now we're doing Elven Halls. Maybe we can just bowl right through it. Not doing too hot on Omni Resistance. I mean, well, we're doing okay. We've got RC Plus right now for mutations. We don't have Auralank, which is really nice to have in here. Kind of a shame that we don't have it. However, with that said, we should be able to basically tab through this stuff. Bring a stealth, we don't need that. Don't need this Amulet of Reflection either, I can drop that. Yeah, we should be fine. I'm also gonna make a jelly here, he can eat stuff and heal me while I'm fighting all this crap. Probably not necessary, but whatever. Whoa, I was tabbing, I didn't notice this Deep Elf Sorcerer. There we go. This is my usual RC file, by the way, so, you know, it's gonna stop me from dying. Manual throwing. Maybe it's worth it after all, but we now have a lot of books available, if only I can get some gold. A lot of good spells. Grand Grimoire, Papyrus of Necromancy, that's nothing. Oh, BBC would be nice. But we are broke. Very, very broke, so all of that stuff's on hold, really. BBC would be a real nice find if I could afford that book, though. I would 100% use that. I'd use that in here, actually. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and learn Shatter. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some wizardry rings before our slimes eat them up, you know? I think Sand Dwarf with Jivia was actually a pretty silly choice because I think that as long as I'm wearing heavy armor, he's not gonna think I want to cast spells. I don't think he's gonna care about my special Sand Dwarf mutation, you know. Well, not mutation, but you know what I mean. We're marked. Let's go up and rest that off. A lot of mutations here, wow. Including Clarity, which we already get from Katana. One of the few remaining things in the game that gives Clarity. Of course, Clarity isn't all that useful in the modern game, unless you're going into Slime, which of course we bypassed. Using a lightning rod here, it's very nice in hallways. Woo! Draining, huh? I wonder if I can slimify this. I don't think so. Yeah, I guess I can. Huh. You can slimify living weapons. Got a book just now. Kills Gravitas, Petrify, Metabolic Ingliciation. Getting confused, I guess. I guess I could, in theory, use Petrify. It's not super likely. I'm gonna memorize it, though. It'll give me something to use against, you know, for MR targeting, you know. I can think of places where I'd want to use it. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Obviously, I'm not really looking for a weapon, but just more items for my jellies to eat. And I like to clear this out anyway on account of the fact that I might take a hatch up from the bottom of Elf. I really need Synth. Let's slimify this thing. Invisible things. I'm sure I've said this before, but like, there's just something about invisible monsters that it's just like, it's not really a challenge usually, it's just annoying. And that's the kind of thing that I personally believe should be a candidate for being changed. I'm totally fine with annoying things that challenge the player, you know? That to me adds a layer of fun, because then you feel better that you've overcome such an obnoxious challenge, you know? But outside of squishy characters that are, you know, encountering like an unseen horror for the first time, it's mostly just annoying. Anyway, I've tabbed into the end vault here. This is actually quite bad. No, that's not good at all. I think we're going to have to teleport. Okay, that's okay. Another book boutique. 2 manuals of throwing now are available. That's kind of crazy. Book of spatial translocations, that'd be nice for Pog, but again, we're rather low on gold, and I get the feeling my jellies are going to be eating up all the gold in here. Oh my god, of course Donald's getting slamified. And we're going to check out his shield too. I don't care about reflection, I prefer fire resistance. But yeah, I don't see myself buying much of that stuff. Wow. Yeah, we can take quite a lot of damage very quickly. Just let the acid blob take care of that problem for me. Anyway, yeah, I'd have to probably swap a Gozag or something. Yeah, this is rough. Oh, we have digging. I could be using kill holes, which is exactly what I should be doing. But this guy will just break it open, so... do some lightning rod action. Let's slimify this thing. Is that not working for some reason? Oh, we got shields to 21. Let's get these to nice round numbers. There we go, there's a jelly. He's gonna do some work over there, actually. Alright, can we dig? Yes, we can. I'm even gonna slimify again. Alright, this should be okay. Should be able to fight all this stuff, actually, right in this little kill hole. Seems like my slimes are getting some work done. It's a little risky for me to walk around like this since my speed is relatively slow. I could get like double LCS or something, but it's not really a huge risk. I'm gonna Ice Blast myself here. Got him. Got some bad mutations. I don't know if that's from Jivia or the Mechazak. I wasn't really paying attention. But considering my piety is amazing, we can just cure a couple bad mutations no problem, thanks to Jivia's abilities, so that's cool. Ancient Robe. Wow, what a crappy robe. Book of Battle. I wonder if I can even cast Spectral Weapon with Autumn Katana. Can't think of a good reason why not, but you never know. I think it might fail with every single named unique. Okay, we're going to check out those artifacts here in a minute. I want to get this stuff before there's any chance of a slime eating it. Oh, wait, let's get the Feel of Floods as well. Okay. Boots of Flying, nope, we already have those at a higher enchant. Mr. Ringmail is crap. Oops, I didn't want to drop the Fan of Gales, I want to drop Ringmail. Slay +5, well, that's nice, but it's +0, so we're not using that. We'll stick with the Chainmail of Fire Resistance for now. Have I missed anything? Anything I would care about? Well, let's explore the rest of the floor as well. Looks like I had some horns for a moment there again since my helmet fell off. I really should pay a little more attention to that, but it's not a huge deal. Let's see what these rings are. And we found Ring of the Mage. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet for what we're trying to do here. Magical Power. I like that, but we don't need it. Cursed Ring of Loudness. Alright, so we're going to wear Ring of the Mage. That solves our MR problems forever. That's nice. And we may even be able to cast Shatter before too long. So that's sweet. I'll just wear Poison Resistance, I guess. I'm going to check on this. Yeah, okay. I was just going to check and see if the slimes had gotten to this stuff, and they did. Okay, so we've done Shoals, Spider, and Elven Halls. Yeah, we can do Vaults now. Wizlab. I love to see Wizlabs. Very fun part of the game. Looks like it's right next to us, although kind of have to reach it in a roundabout fashion. I think it's going to be here. This is something else, probably. Yeah, so we are immune to paralyze from this guy, so we should be able to just tab all this stuff. Nonetheless, I'm going to slimify him. And him. And him. Okay, good, we got the paralysis. Oh well, maybe that's the Whiz Lab. I'm curious. This must be a treasure trove, I guess. Hey, it's the moon base. And I get some friendly slime-like creatures. That's cool. Of course, that means my loot's going away. Let's rest up a little bit. Okay. These are a little bit tough. You can crystal spear you. Wow, I did not mean to crystal, or excuse me, phantom mirror the brain. I wanted to phantom mirror the statue. Whatever, I'm just gonna fight it. I have a shield. It wasn't particularly likely to... Whoa! +6 Demon Blade of Venom. I'm gonna carry that around in case we maybe possibly find a rebrand. I could see a situation where that would be worth using. Slimify these two guys. It doesn't give you experience, by the way, so try not to use that so often that you're screwing yourself out of a lot of levels. But then again, like anything in this game, you should prioritize surviving over a little bit of experience, you know. We're still not quite capable of going toe-to-toe with stone giants without a little bit of trouble, you know. I mean, we're doing it just fine, but getting hurt in the process, you know. Okay, let's walk on out of here. I got this guy, I can just melee him. Moon Troll Leather. Not so sure I care much about that. Oh hey, I have Pondering. And I got Malign Gateway, that's nice, although my T-Lox is -2, so I'll probably not be using that. Vow Clutch. Alright. BVC is awesome. We're going to be using it. For sure. We'll even train some necromancy for it. Okay. We can leave. Well, we can fight this thing first and then leave. Can I find anything else that's useful? Let's see. Yeah, we're probably not going to be using the Moon Troll Leather. I guess I can try it. 24, 26 versus 29, 22. I guess. Give me a little more hit points for now, I guess. In terms of the Spirit Shield, and the regen's nice. Yeah, I think we are going to use it. Just for now. As for the Hat of Pondering, more mana, more intelligence. We actually lose some stats though. +3, +4 is 7 versus 5. On the other hand, I'll not have to worry about getting horns and popping off my thing and popping off my equipped slots, so let's just do this. Remembering we're actually quite slow now walking around. Which I'm not sure if Pondering is interacting properly with Sand Dwarf. Let's see, walking around is 1.2, walking around is 1.3. Nope, that's right. Alright, let's tab through this stuff. Oh, got shafted. That's not good. We really need some RC plus that isn't reliant on having a mutation. I'll take these scrolls. Don't need enchant weapon. That's fine for now. Yeah, let's see what that trove is here in a second. Okay, I'm trying to slimify this thing. I guess it was probably one of those invisible demons, meaning it couldn't be slimified. Okay, what's the trove? Wow, it wants a +6 demon blade. It's convenient that I have exactly a +6 demon blade. Crystal plate. More tat. Here's a cloak. More crystal plate. Let's see, it's +1 versus +2 versus +1. I guess we'll take the +2. How are we doing on armor? Let's, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. This cloak is actually quite nice. I don't need cloak of invisibility. I realize that I also don't really need more MR, but it's +2, you know. +2 hat, +6 dex. Nah, I'd rather have the +10 mana. Let's see what's going on with the shield. Good God, this game wants to give me some MR, I'll tell you that. I might use that. We can drop Pro Magic. I think we're fine on Pro Magic right now. This one's Shield of Protection. Nah, we're already... Oh my God, no. I didn't want a slime to show up. That's okay, we've looked through everything. That's fine, yeah. Get the piety from this. Okay, so Crystal Plate's pretty fun. Still cast our spells. It's pretty sweet. Drop this chainmail. I suppose we can drop the Moon Troll armor as well. I'm gonna drop this helmet too. This is, you see, it's giving me horns. And I didn't have to worry about it because I have my hat on, so that's nice. I'll drop the Dex hat, although I will consider wearing that later. Probably not. +10 mana is pretty nice on a hat. Real tempted to use the shield because the RN plus is surprisingly nice to have just at all times, you know. Protects from damage. Yeah, let's do that. God, Jeevi is really going to screw my intelligence, though, wearing this crystal plate, which is a shame. I'm going to keep the Shield of Fire Resistance in my inventory so it doesn't get eaten. I'm going to turn off some of these wands for pickup. Just flame and random effects for now. And polymorph. Probably don't need Fire Dragon Scales, no thanks. I'm happy with Crystal Plate. I think we can lightning rod some of this stuff. I should be clutching, actually. Kind of wrecks their defense, you know? It's kind of silly not to use BVC if you have it. It's just too good. Okay. Okay, let's go down. Also, I'm going to change my spells. I'm going to make BVC on the first, on the A hotkey, since it's my main attack spell, so to speak. Must not be very high spell power right now, though. It's not really killing things quickly, is it? There we go. Those Rakshasas were really copying things, weren't they? Look at all these jellies. See, the more they eat, the more they split, so... The game doesn't really want me to auto-explore away from these things for some reason until they eat everything. Sort of odd, because I'm pressing O right now is what's causing this to happen. The back and forth movement. I couldn't tell you exactly what's going on there. Yeah, see that? They're eating the bolts and whatnot. Curious. A little bit of lag here. I mean, I'm really just tabbing through everything at this point. Kind of reached the easy stage of the game, so to speak. Although we could definitely still die if I do something goofy or bad enough. I wonder if these slimes are making the game slower. There's so many of them. Probably not. I'm gonna finish out vaults and maybe even do crypts before I end this video. Oh hey, that could be running. Let's get that before the slimes eat it. Nope. We want to not fly, by the way, with the boots of flying that I've had on. Turn it on if we need it, but it's better to not be flying usually. In the event that you meet something with airstrike, you don't want to just take a ton of damage. Just turn it on if you want to navigate, you know, certain places easier. Slimes are really doing some work for me here, you know. Here's Jory. I'm just going to kind of swing into him. My shield should, in theory, keep me safe from his LCS, but nope, it got me. I mean, that can definitely happen. Do I have blinking? No, I don't. That actually is pretty bad. What am I doing? I need to slamify. There we go. Boom. Jory's death ooze now. No need to fight Jory. He is risky. I mean, like anything else with LCS, he can do a ton of damage, but unlike things with LCS, he's quite beefy. He's hard to kill, so a lot of people just disregard him as a risky thing to fight. But he's tough. He can splat you. So I should have slamified as soon as I saw him, especially with no blink scrolls or anything to get me out of fights. You know, other than pass wall, I guess, which is kind of bad. Pretty useless in vaults anyway. God, I wish I had Orlek. Only thing it spawned on is that hunting sling for sale, though, and clearly we're not going to use that. So we're just gonna, you know, see what we can do without it. Down we go into Vaults 5. Now, we can actually cast Shatter now if I were to use Brilliance, I bet. But let's Stare Dance this stuff instead. I have enough strength that I can just sort of ignore Constriction. I mean, they're not going to keep me from going up the stairs for too long with 32 strength. I mean, come on. No wardens so far, that's nice. Wow, let's maybe Ice Blast a little bit here. We'll rest up to full hit points. Oh, here we are. Alright, I'm going to use Brilliance. 24%, let's do it. You hear a distant rumble. Miscast. Oh, now we're doing some work. Now we're waking up the floor. Miscasting quite a lot, though. So that is going to, that is, you know, I just realized I probably shouldn't have gotten Shatter because we're going to have jellies near us, right? So, unfortunately we may have to abandon Jivia. But that's fine. Let's rest up. I may actually go Che. Seriously, could be fun. Let's just teleport and head down. We'll slimify the guy who can do incredible ice damage to me. this freezing wraith so he doesn't slow me. Trying to get to a corner, that'd be nice. Guarantee slimes are eating things. There you go. I'm not going to pick up the Book of Misfortune, we've already got it. It could be something for my little buddies to eat. I'd rather not get MR/2 from that phantasmal warrior. Whoa, and there is an ancient lich. But I just realized we don't have to worry about ancient liches. You know why? Because we can kill them in one hit. Slimify. Ugh, he could do quite a bit to us though. With that haste, he could drain me twice in a row, something like that. Not too bad, but boom, death oozed, one shot. That is the true power of Jivia. Is you don't have to worry about ancient liches, or titans for that matter. Oh crap, what am I doing? I gotta take this seriously. I don't have RC, so we gotta slimify the frost giants. I mean, you could basically spam that. Considering the fact that you're basically always at full piety with Jivia, you can spam slimify to your heart's content. So, let's grab these storm giant scales. Just in case I decide to use that for Arlac. And there's some big damage from the frost giant, just like I feared. That's okay though. We're ended up with full hit points so quickly because slimes are eating stuff all over the level, which is not my favorite thing in the world since I'm losing out on loot, but I'm missing out on loot. But if I can just tab through things and not take any damage, I mean, it's kind of nice to have a free floor, I guess, you know? Semi-free. Vaults 5 can be a pretty dangerous place. We'll still get the artifacts. Let's take out this demonologist. He's summoning quite a few things. Did he just... Yeah, they definitely tormented despite all the friendlies. That's a shame. That's Jorgrim. Oh boy. We're gonna have to drink Flight. We're gonna have to read Tella. We're gonna have to probably use a Cure or Heal Wounds. He's gonna shatter us. Boom, got the Tella. Okay. Arbalest, huh? Can't wear it with a shield. I'll identify it, why not? Not even good, okay. Identify this amulet, it's magic regen, good to have, but I'd rather have the RF plus all the time, frankly. Resist corrosion, well, we certainly won't need that, unless we're planning on leaving Jivia. I'm just going to kill Jorgrim. I'll actually use another Brilliance and I'm going to shatter this stuff. Good God. Whew, lot of damage possible. This isn't the best game of Crawl I've ever played. Let's teleport again. I could die at any moment here. Heal wounds. See? Heal wounds. Oh boy. Oh boy. Teleport's not going to kick in because it just got turned off from the Quicksilver Dragon. I'm really screwing up here. Should have hasted a while ago. What can we do? What can we do? I could slimify things. That'd probably be the best thing to do. Catching its breath. Almost dead. I'm gonna have to haste. Catching its breath. Not catching its breath. We gotta kill this thing. It could one-shot me. Still catching its breath. The thing is, that could do like 75 damage to me, so it's not great. I am hasted now, though, so that's nice. Got myself in the situation, obviously. We just got to get out of it. Could slimify this stuff real fast. Of course, I could only do it once. I only have one 4 count of mana. I want to say that we're going to use Teleport. And we're going to use Ambrosia. And we're going to hope that his blast either misses or he doesn't use it. Oh yeah, we have a ton of evade with this acrobat. All this stuff is hitting me. Oh man. We're healing though from Ambrosia. There we go, there's the teleport. Alright. Alright, let's stop screwing around. Could have been easily dead there. Again, this is not a streak game. There's a reason why I'm just kind of doing stuff, you know, but could end badly. Of course, I do think we've had a pretty good showcase of what archaeologists can be like and what the Sand Dwarf is like, considering the fact that I'm currently casting Shatter and Crystal Plate with 18 intelligence. Little lag here. Oh, a lot of... Jesus. Flashing. It's my RC going crazy. We'll slimify him. It's funny that he's technically still alive, so his summon took a minute to go away, I guess. I'm assuming that's why. Anyway, everything's been eaten on this floor. We got a brand weapon, but not much to do with it. Nothing really of note to pick up here. So that's vaults. Suppose I could do Crypt real quick. Let's see, we've done Shoals, Spider, Elven Halls, and Vaults. We'll call it. Actually, no, I want to see if Crypts, if they took it down to 2 floors, which I think would be cool. So let's find that out. This is fast. We'll tap through it, unless we run into a, what do you call it, a Cursed Skull, where it should be a pretty fast run. Actually, even a Cursed Skull would be easy to take out because we just slimify it. don't feel as good in melee as I was a minute ago. Suspect that this crystal plate is actually not ideal. Maybe I should just use the moon troll armor. I'll just let my slimes eat this stuff. Should definitely be using BDC more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just one slime. And 2 slime. Yeah, I guess the summons do go away. The problem with Slimify on swords is I am actually Slimifying things that I'm not trying to because of Riposte. At first I thought that was really cool, because it kind of made it possible for it to activate the turn that I use it. But now it's maybe not so good. I was just Slimifying that guy's summons, which is obviously not the intent. But that's kind of a narrow situation. Whoa, Slimify again. Yes, summons should be going away, but they're not. It's very odd. Sometimes they vanish, sometimes they don't. I guess it's however long it takes for the Slimified thing to melt away, which I think happens eventually. Alright, so Crypt is in fact 3 floors still. Checking all these items, making sure they're all eaten. Gives my slimes a little bit of time to get stuff done. Nothing really tough here, it's just a lot of it. Oh my god. Really need to get that RC. Simulacrums are going to be the death of me. This damage reflection, surprisingly good. So see how I don't want to do shatter with these jellies around? I could definitely see that causing me a problem. feel like Guardian Mummy's got a rework or something since the last time I played. Whoa! This priest summoned some stuff. By the way, Slamify keeps me from suffering death curses, so that's nice. Alright, Khufu. We're gonna... I want to teleport, but I only have one left, so maybe let's fog instead. Slamify. Off he goes. Can I duke it out with the servitor? Maybe. Oh, hell yeah, I disarmed him. I disarmed him with this crazy mutation. See how he had a whip before and now he doesn't? There's no whip on the tile. Yeah, you're covered in slimy tendrils that may disarm your opponents. If you look in the log, your tendrils lash around the profane servitor's uncursed enchanted whip. Pull it to the ground, so he does less damage now. That's nice. Can't Slamify him. I believe he counts as either an angel or a demon. Either way, no luck. Nope, they're eating up all the stuff I want to pick up. We're not using a star slow ring, that's pretty much for certain. Lich is going to get slimified. Stop it. Ugh. Okay, well, that's fun. That's Crypts. Library is getting surprisingly big, despite the fact that slimes keep eating books before I can get a hold of them. I should get regeneration. Maybe swiftness. It's probably good for now. Doing okay on gold. We could get one of those manuals of throwing if I felt like it. Or passage, which is probably way more important. We're gonna get passage. Ah! Forget how to search for things. Is it Control F? There we go. Well, let's get Blink first. And passage. If it doesn't want to... There we go. Okay, stick translocations to 8, that should be good enough. Wow! I already have Earth Magic up to 25. That's, 25.7. That is surprising. I did not mean to do that. Can't complain though. We'll take it to 27 and be the Earth guy. Shatter can be crazy strong. Not a lot of really nice mutations here, including Aralek for now. Okay, so this will be it. Call the video here. Next time we'll definitely go to depths, clear that out, do Zot. I may make this a 15 rune run. If I do, I probably won't stay with Jivi like I was saying. He's not real helpful in Extended. He's good for Undead, but like I was saying, you really don't get much out of him aside from your mutations when you're fighting demons, and demons are the main thing you're fighting in Extended. He's pretty cool in... I guess he's pretty cool in Tomb, since you can just kind of walk through everything, turning everything into slime, all the greater mummies, which is nice. But if you don't have a way of not being tormented, which haven't found necromutation, you know, haven't even found, well, we found statue form, but that's not a very good thing to do on this character, I don't think. Plus I have Shatter. I could just kind of shatter Tomb to death. So we might just do like a really standard late game TSO swap. I'd be cool with that. Then I could just shatter things to death and get mana back and be just fine. Yeah, I don't know. I'll definitely think about it, but don't need to worry about that for a little while longer. So until next time, I am signing out.